Good morning. Today is June 24th, and let's look at ES first. So, ES on Thursday we had that sell-off. We had a double distribution here. On Friday we spent the whole day balancing on the low side of the lower distribution, and we couldn't even get to that low volume node. So sellers are for now in control. We tried breaking below and we bounced right at the previous all-time high from this contract, and we've been hanging around here. So for today, what I'm going to be looking at is the same thing as Friday. Are we able to break this low volume node and get above this distribution? Or are we gonna find sellers there again and attempt to break lower? So if we are looking for the bullish scenario, ideally we want to take this lows early in the morning, like before 10 ideally, break this lows and find buyers, and then take a long as soon as we get above inside the range, and then look to target the 55.32, which is the 5-day point of control, and then see if we can continue and squeeze the shorts. Because the thing is that once we start, if we open and we start selling, we might trap some shorts, and then if we start bouncing, those shorts are going to get squeezed and might give us some fuel for a little bit of a short squeeze. If we start heading higher earlier, I'm probably gonna look for this area to short back into this area, and then attempt to break down lower, and that'll show me that the sellers are still in control. The third scenario is that we just do nothing and balance around here and fail to break to either side. So that would be the third scenario. But in the longer term time frame, the bulls are still in control. So ideally I want to see this short, taking these two lows and then move higher. If we are holding below this area, I have this area that I marked is an area where I will be looking for bounces, but then if sellers keep pushing and we get below 55.05, then I'll be looking for 54.89 as a target, and then it travel to the other side of the area, the value at 54.80. And here you don't see anything because I'm only showing the U contract, the current contract, and so I looked at the U contract and I put this level here in my charts. If sellers keep pushing below that, then we have the top of the rollover gap that's at 54.50. So that's still a long way from where we are, but it's a place to keep an eye on. Okay, so that's it for ES. This week we have PCE numbers, and on Friday, so that's a number that we need to pay attention to. We also have jobless claims on Thursday, GDP. What else? Today we have some auctions at 11:30 and some Fed speaking later on. And also we have this week we have end of month, end of week, end of quarter. So there's going to be rebalancing of portfolios, indexes, etc. So keep an eye on that. Also Russell rebalancing, I don't know if it's done yet, but that was a thing that was going on lately. So things could get interesting. We have some things that can bring some more volatility. Crude oil, I had shown this last week. This is a composite of the previous range. I was looking for this area to hold, value area low, which is at 81.60. We peaked above it, it didn't hold, so we came back all the way to the bottom of that range. So now we gotta look at the 80 area for support. That's an area where I would be interested to take, looking for longs. If we take this lows, maybe look for a long to 80.72. And then if we keep moving, if we get above 81, then 81.25, and then see if we can take this highs. And again, if this is an untested point of control from this whole area, so that becomes a target. But holding above 81.60, it could trigger a move all the way to 83. So those are the things that I'm going to be looking at for crude. Obviously not all in one session, right? It could happen over the course of a few sessions. Gold, I talked about it on Friday. I said if we don't hold this area, we're gonna go to the 20-day point of control, and I wasn't expecting that to happen so quickly, but really they sold off very quickly. We came back into the previous range, so now we're trading there again. So same scenario, we're in this range consolidating. Look for longs around 23.16, shorts in this area 23.60. But gold can run stops very often, so just be aware of that. It can, like you see here, right? Like this was a place where I would have been looking for shorts, but then they broke above it, held for a little bit, run a bunch of stops, and then came back again, right? Like run stops on the other way, and then came back to the range. So keep an eye on that. Keep that in mind when if you're trading gold. All right, what else? NQ, I haven't talked about NQ, but NQ is a very similar scenario than ES, except that it looks a little more bearish. It's now trading at the bottom of the range. We have 1, 2, 3 lows here that likely we're gonna break, and we're already hitting that target, that high volume node, very close to it, 19,893. So if we lose that, then the next level that I'm going to be looking for is here, this Friday, last week Friday's low and Thursday's lows at 818 and 760, and then fill the rollover gap, which also coincides with the RTH gap at 19,692.50, and the settlement from the M contract at 685. So this could move quickly, so that could give us an opportunity, in my opinion, on NQ to take a nice short. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, that's it. Remember, end of quarter or end of month could bring a lot of back and forth moves. So stay nimble and protect your profits.